There'll never be a love like this for sure.
Yes, he did. Because I never knew. I'm a living witness.
Oh, the motivation. Okay, I don't have it. That's why I should have it. I don't have it. Okay. Well, start talking to yourself. All right, you guys. Welcome to Something to Talk About Monday. Hi over there in TikTok land, Facebook world, Instagram nation, and YouTube world. Right? Did I cover the spectrum?
I think you covered this.
All right. And Dr. Fight Dr. Fight will be in the room shortly. So it's a Monday. Let's talk about it. We got a lot to talk about today. All right, so if you guys are just joining us, I'm Elle. This is Brianna Murray, and Dr. Fight will be in shortly. And I always start the show with my talk triggers. So what has triggered me from the end of the week, last week into the current week? And of course, we always start off with what I like to call, the hellish politics of today.
Well, let's get to some Monday motivation.
First. Exactly. So we're going to have a little motivation before we get started because talking about politics is the devil. So Dr. Fight has some Monday motivation for us. So let's go, Dr. Fight. How are you?
I'm well. How are you all?
I cannot complain. Come on with the Monday motivation. So motivate me not to
not do bodily harm.
Yeah, there you go. That was
Lord.
That's a shame.
See, thank God for Dr. Fight because he can always pray for me. He said, when they'll be out, I'm going to pray for her because she needs it. I take all prayers.
No, we're going to take you back, take you to church.
I'll take all prayers. People. Okay, Dr. Fight. Yep. Here we go. Monday motivation.
Week, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Monday motivation and prayer. Journey with me, if you will, to Genesis chapter 22, verse number 1. It says, "And it came to pass after these things that God did tempt Abraham. And he said unto him, Abraham, and he said, Behold, here I am." Do you know that this passage of scripture is a blessing to us because it shows us how to cooperate with God's plan? In this passage, God decides he wants to reclaim his own choice. It was God's choice to bless Abraham. Now he wants to know, does Abraham's heart, is it in love with God enough to give it back to him? Does your heart move your hands to give it back to God? When you look at Abraham's life, it's full of a lot of obstacles. He was of an old age and had a promise over his life. How can that promise come to pass when I'm at an age where it doesn't seem like it's going to happen? Well, can I encourage you to let you know you might be beyond your ability, but you're never beyond God's authority. Can I say that again? You might be beyond your ability, but you're never beyond God's authority. In other words, there's a call on your life. And since there's a call on your life, it can happen. It can come to pass. Let me just tell you this. Facts are never a factor when you have favor over your life. One more time. Facts are never a factor when you have favor over your life. Let me pray with you. Dear Lord, this week, rain on the drought. Stop my storms. Reverse the wind. Let the sun shine on my situation. Give me a sign. Impeach the unproductive people in my space. Put sanctions on the enemies of my success and tax my traitors. Amen. Thank y'all so much for joining me this week. I hope to see you next Monday if the Lord says the same. But until then, grace and peace. Great.
Can I repeat that? Facts. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute.
I
didn't mess it up. I know I did. I never. Come on, I'll try to help you because you know I'm lost right there.
Facts are never a factor when you have favor over your life.
There you go. Say it again, Dr. Fight.
Facts are never a factor when you have favor over your life.
Hey,
No matter what the fact is, favor always outweigh the facts.
there we go. Yay! Did you all love that? That was Monday motivation.
You should wrote that down.
I know. Encourage your viewers to share. Like, oh, okay, viewers, you guys make sure you guys share and keep watching. Hey, G Money and somebody else on TikTok. All right, so it's talk triggers time. So who am I going with first, Brianna? Well, let's go with this. Let's go with the drunk that's over the Defense Department. Hexet. Let's talk about him. So Hexet disclosed private war plans in a chat with a journalist today.
Keyword group chat.
A group chat in a group chat. This is what we have that's over the Defense Department. Okay? Hexet. Someone was positive he was intoxicated when he did that. But that's part of who Trump and his party, that's who they are. They're careless, they're reckless, they're all of the above. All right. So good luck with us with the Defense Department. But I figure before summer gets in, Hexet will either be fired or he's gonna resign. Okay, it's coming. It's coming. So we shall see. Remember this day I said this, March 24, 2025. And before I go any further, happy birthday to my baby sister, Katrina. Happy birthday.
She ain't a baby no more.
No, she's not the baby anymore, but she's still my mom's baby, so she's the baby. All right. And so let's go here. So then the judge, hey, you all, I just love you all popping on here on TikTok. Hey. So the judge officially, let's see, what did she do? She officially blocked the dismantling of the Department of Education, along with the Treasury Department and the Office of Personnel Management. So they are not happy. She says because they are just trying to grab personal information. And if we go back to the Privacy Act of 1974, it's a shield for innocent people who are that says basically no one person or any institution just come along and grab your information willy-nilly and do with it as they please. So that was her way of pointing out that they are doing these illegal hand grabs. Okay. Hey, Dr. Fight said, hey, I'm saying, hey, Dr. Fight. He said, hi. There you go. Okay. So good. You know what I'm enjoying seeing, and I hope the judges keep it up, is that the judges are saying they are following the law. So as long as we have the law on our side, these things that Trump is trying to do, he's being blocked from doing it. So let's just keep praying and make sure people are doing their job. Like what's the Supreme Court justice? Oh, he finally doing his job a little bit. Justice Roberts. Oh, okay.
Because everybody called it a kangaroo court, and I still call it kangaroo court.
Right, because
until you do something.
Until you continue. We know Clarence will never. Uncle Tom Pig rolling the pig pen slot. Clarence Thomas will never do the right thing. Not ever.
Well, since this is a talk trigger, maybe sooner or later
he'll just trigger on out. Well, we can only hope and pray. There you go. Okay.
That was a nice way of saying that. I was gonna be rude. So
all right. This is we're talking about public service. Public service. Former U.S. Attorney Jessica Aber. She was found unresponsive in her home in Virginia. Nobody said it's foul play. We don't know what happened. But she was only 43 years young. So at the age of 43, you have to wonder, was there some foul play involved in there?
Well, they said she was dealing with some health issues before she died.
Oh, okay.
And that just kind of came out right before we went on.
Which one photo is it? There you go. One photo. So there you go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, y'all want?
Yeah. So Jessica Aber, to her family. Yeah. Dr. Fight, any thoughts on what I covered thus far?
No.
Let
me just
be
honest with you. Let me just be honest with you. I am.
You can't be tired already. You cannot be tired already.
I am removing any thoughts that I have about politics.
You can't. You cannot.
Listen. I'm done. I don't have nothing to offer.
Well, you're done right now, but we can't be done and we can't tune out because too much is at stake.
Well, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
Well, here's the thing. You know what? We just have to stay vigilant, stay tuned in, and you have to call out nonsense when you see it and when you hear it. And like I said, we elect people in our different districts and where we live to do their job. So we must make them do their job and answer to us, the people. That's what we elect them to do.
We got the South African assassin and we got the tangerine tarantula running the Oval Office. What we gonna do? We didn't show up to vote.
No. They didn't show up to vote. We showed up to vote. We showed up.
Didn't. We didn't show up to vote for Kamala like we should have. We showed up for Obama and we showed up for Biden, but we left Hillary and we left Kamala out to dry.
Well, we didn't. Some of them did. We did. But I understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But you know what? I said Kamala gave. I think she did a great campaign. She only lost by like 2 million votes.
I mean,
which in a large scheme, I said only losing by that's still a lot. But only losing by 2 million. She still did a hell of a job for the 100 days that she had.
And you have to think, and you have to go this route. In 60 days, he has been in 60 days. He has 100 lawsuits against his administration.
Yeah, in less than 60 days.
In 60 days.
Yeah.
I think he made 60 days Friday.
Oh, was it 60 days Friday?
I think.
Oh God. Okay. Well, that's 59 and a half too many.
I'm just like, and 100 lawsuits and counting.
And this is what you have to keep doing. We have to keep visually, keep fighting on the court because you just can't. I don't know. People get frustrated and say, "I'm tired. I want to tune out. I don't want to be so and so." But guess what? You can't be tired. Now's not the time to be tired. It's not the time to be tired.
I just think I just can't look at that stupidity every day because I drive myself insane.
Yeah,
that's one thing. But they're a stupid group of people. And Elon, he going on Fox News up there crying because they burning up his dealerships. Good.
And they only got, they ain't finished with you. You just got started. They gonna burn all.
Burn all up, and when you get to the end, make him the cook. Burn him up. Just burn up.
I said, hey, whatever works. Molotov work for you. You do whatever you got to do. That's all I'm saying. I mean, you have no business over here in American politics anyway, which is what stresses me out the most. And I can't. Why is this man even speaking with his what's his drug of choice? What's that? Ketamine or whatever. That's his drug of choice.
Ketamine.
Yeah, ketamine. Yeah.
Whatever it is. Anyway, speaking of that whole situation, did anybody hear the JD Vance audio?
Do you have it?
I don't have it.
Okay.
I was trying to find. I don't have it.
Have you heard of Dr. Fight?
No.
So
I've been fasting. You know what I'm saying?
What that got to do with you? Have listened to a video? Stop playing with me.
I've been fasting from television and social media and stuff. Like I haven't been on as much.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He can do a little fast.
Oh, he can do a little. Oh, okay.
It is Lent. You know what I'm saying?
So there's some things you take. So I get it.
I want to draw closer to God in this. I don't know what God would have for me in my next season. So I'm trying to detox my mind and my body from ignorance.
I feel that.
I get it too. I get it.
Television and social media is full of it.
And this is why I said to us that when Trump is on television, I can't listen to it. I don't listen to it because
it's all of them. It's not even like it's all of them.
Right. And so I've learned how to tune out. So I don't want to hear about it. I give myself the time to say, let me listen to it for a little bit. But I honest to God, I can't listen to Trump for 5 minutes because I would pay the fool's tax to break my TV. So that's a negatory. I understand my limitations. That right there, watching that liar, no. And I definitely would break my television. And I don't want to pay that tax. So I can't even watch that. Just forget all that. Okay. So there was a video. I'm gonna go back and forth to my talk shows. There's a video that I wanted to play with the man. What the man was talking about the liars and the things that's being lied about. You got that for me?
This is the first video.
Yeah, you got that. I'm not gonna play it all because it's 10 minutes long and it's too long. But I just want you all to get a taste of what he was talking about.
Hello, I'd like to make a quick video for the Elon fans out there. If you don't know who Elon Musk is, he's not the richest man in the world. His boss is the richest man in the world. Who's his boss, you might ask? Vladimir Putin. Elon recently said, people are saying I work for Putin. He can't afford me. Sure he can, you stupid fuck. He has more money than you. Almost nobody realizes that Vladimir Putin is actually the richest man on earth because he has privatized all of the assets and resources of the entire country of Russia. Vladimir Putin got into power by blowing up apartment buildings full of his own citizens and then blaming terrorism and acting like a strong man and getting into office. He then arrested, jailed the richest man in Russia and took everything he had. He just seized all of his assets and just said, this is mine now. That's what these despots do, these dictators. Weak men pretending to be strong, which is exactly what Donald Trump is. That's exactly what Elon Musk is. Now, some of you think that Elon Musk is a genius, and that is because you're stupid. Everybody seems like a genius when you're fucking stupid. Elon Musk isn't a genius. He's a spoiled, soft-handed, rich kid who's never actually done a day of physical labor. He is the son of an apartheid South African emerald miner, and he had everything has handed to him like a silver spoon sissy, just like Donald Trump. And it is fucking hilarious to watch you blue-collar tough guys worship these silver spoon sissies, these city slicker, soft-handed, doughy, flabby sissies who couldn't punch their way out of a wet paper bag with scissors in their hands. These people are fucking weaklings. And it is so pitiful to watch you lick their boots as they shove your stupid fucking face into the mud. But let's talk about Elon Musk. He didn't invent shit. He didn't invent Tesla. He didn't invent rocket ships. He didn't invent solar panels. He invested in other people's good ideas, then pretended they were his ideas. That's what he did. And for the record, he's fucking tanking all of it. He got kicked out of PayPal after he was involved in that because he was fucking everything up. And they said, this guy is a fucking reckless loose cannon. We got to get him out of the business. And so they did.
That's what PayPal.
Now, he bought Twitter, which he's lost something like 40-something billion on Twitter. Some think that was just terrible business dealings. I have sort of mixed feelings. I think it's possible that it
Okay, that dude is
Just a little
insane.
backstory on Elon Musk and some clarification about the whole thing about the richest man in the world and what he created and all. I knew about the whole Tesla thing. Brandon just said, she said, I didn't know about PayPal. But everything, he wants to pretend like he created all of this, but he did nothing. But he's just like a lot of typical other white men who takes other people's ideas and become wealthy off of them and want to pretend like they're all to be made. So if you guys want the video, reach out to us and we'll share it with you guys. You guys can have it. That's why. What do you think about what you heard?
Same stuff. Elon Musk. He told some truth about Elon. He is a spoiled brat, and he is raising his child. Well, the one child that we see on social media. We're not going to talk about the other kids he got that we don't never see.
But none of them deal with them. They get to be 18. They change their sex and their name and put out a statement that Elon Musk, I no longer want to be your child. What kid does?
You know how much of a horrible parent you have to be? Because kids who have parents that are murderers still claim they parents. You know what a horrible human being you have to be for your kids, and you are a billionaire. Your kids,
they go visit them on Sunday in prison.
Yeah.
And take them cigarettes if their parents smoke.
Oh my God!
Your kid don't even take your name.
Or
your oldest one that was a boy became your daughter, and then changed the name to what, Victoria or something? What?
I don't know. She don't use any part of Musk or whatsoever, But he don't claim her either. So there you go.
He don't claim none of them.
All right, you guys. So there my half of my politics for the day, my talk trick.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
I know I'm keeping it light. I'm keeping it moving. I got to keep it moving. Okay, so let's go into some pop culture. Here we go.
Oh.
So over the weekend, Tamar Braxton. Let me put him up there.
Oh, no. Why you send me a picture?
I did. Tamar Braxton had a birthday.
You can't send me the picture with the article. That never works.
I know I did send it separate.
No, you didn't. I ain't get
Anyway, Tamar Braxton had a birthday, and Tamar is now 48 years young. Dr. Fight Tamar is older than you.
And act like she 18.
Right, and act like she's like 50. You gave her 18. I was like, oh, okay, but whatever.
Okay, maybe 15.
So Tamar, I guess Tamar was upset because Tony didn't really invite her onto her tour. So now she's hooked on to someone else's tour. And Sister Tony reached out to her to wish her happy birthday. And Tamar, being the forever child she is, blocked her own sister. And so Tony reached back and said, Tay, happy birthday, even though you blocked me. So y'all kind of put your own business out there. Okay? Tay, you got to do better. And the thing about Tamar is super talented. She's got a really good voice. When I first heard her, I said, Tamar cannot sing. When I first saw her on Braxton, but the girl can sing. She just so.
She wishy-washy. That's a problem. She wishy-washy and she flaky.
Okay. Yeah. Hi, y'all.
She wishy-washy. She get a man. She ain't got no time for her sister. Then when she ain't got no man, she want to be bothered with her sisters. She wishy-washy.
So I'm really trying to think if she's still engaged to the white guy.
I have no clue.
Because they break up, they get back together, they break up.
But the problem is she's a baby, and when Tracy was still alive, y'all should let Tracy beat her down. That was the problem. She did a good old-fashioned sister beat down. That's a problem.
Hey man, you look 40 years young now. You're a little too mature now to be still acting like you know like you in the 5th grade. Cause Tay, I mean, you grow up, Tay. I mean, but Tony did good. Cause Tony's like, I will say, but you blocked me. So that was a good one, Tony. I would say that was a good one. So she put up for the whole world to see. My sister is crazy, and they have a new season coming back. Season 2. This is the second season after their sister Tracy passed. Like I watched the first season, so I don't know what this one is really going to be about. But I figure they come back because they probably need some money. So they
because Tawanda's supposed to get married.
What?
You know she engaged to whoever.
Oh, she engaged to the dude.
Yeah, there was like one episode last season.
Oh,
okay. Apparently, I watched it.
So apparently, you paid more attention than I did. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she got engaged to. Yeah, she's supposed to be getting married.
Okay, now, well, good luck to the Braxtons. We're gonna watch you all. I think you come out April something. I'm gonna try to catch an episode or two. Dr. Fight should try to catch your episodes. He can be caught up on some of the stuff, but it's lit season for him. So
Mofo, you know, even when it's not listening, you know, Dr. Fight is not gonna watch that mess.
Dr. Fight, speaking of, have you had a chance to check out Beyond the Gates?
No.
You got none of it yet?
No, listen. I saw the commercial, and I said to myself, "Elle want me to watch this," but the commercial didn't move me to.
The trailer was not good. I'm gonna be honest. The trailer was not good.
Don't feel bad. I think I watched like 3 episodes and like, all right, I'm good.
But if you all get into, I have been watching it.
Now, Brianna watched 3 episodes. What make you think I'm gonna get through 1?
Because here's the thing, I want you because it is a predominantly black soap opera.
What they got to do with me?
Because you black. And you try and you always say, support black business, yada yada yada.
But here's
so it ain't a business.
It is a business. What you talking about?
Here's the thing, though.
Black people run the show.
It's black people. It's a black chick family run. She is the creator of the show.
Hey, here's the thing. Beyond the Gates.
It's her name.
Some of those episodes are like a Tubi movie.
Some are not good. Some episodes.
Some of them episodes. I'm saying a couple
Tubi. Some are not good. This is not a good promo for me. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, like, because they're like for one reason, some of the people can't act. That's one of the issues.
Well, they replaced one. You know, the one that's married to the older sister. That's the psychiatrist.
Yeah.
So they replaced him with the guy that was on Half and Half years ago. The one that Didi was gonna be that broke up with.
The one that played Neil.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he's replacing the other sister, which probably needed to because I wasn't really feeling him like that. So that's a recast already.
Okay. Well, they need to do about 5 more.
Yeah. So some of them, I don't know if it's.
No, like, they can't act. Just call it what it is. I know good acting when I see.
Well, you know what? But you know what? They got some. They've been holding steady. They beat out the what was the talk that was on. They beat them out in ratings where they were, and so their ratings have been up there. Their ratings have been up there. So they've been about like 4 million or so ever since they first premiered. So they're doing pretty good. You know, you got like Clifton Davis, old school actor who's been around forever. You know, Tamara Tooney, they are the matriarch and patriarch of the family. So yeah, they've been pretty good.
They're fine. It's everybody that come after him. I didn't take the crazy one that played Danny. She cool.
That's right, Thomas. Exactly what you said. He's non-white according to Malik Yoba.
What the hell y'all talking? I mean, Parmaker, what y'all talking about?
Yeah, Malik Yoba, he came out. It was a video. I couldn't find the video, but he came out and said he's a non-white man.
Who?
Malik Yoba, New York Undercover.
He said he's a what?
Man,
I'm so confused right now. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? I'm talking about what? And I'm like, what? What is happening here?
So there's a video circulating of Malik Yoba, and he classifies himself as a non-white man.
Okay, so he just an actor, a man. I mean, what's going on here?
I don't know.
Non-white, so he the opposite of white. He dark.
Yeah, so he said non-white.
It's like they have replaced the word suicide for unalive.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
They unalive.
Y'all talking more confused about me.
Okay, let's go back. So you got about cancel Idris Elba because he said he didn't want to be known for just being a black actor.
Okay, I get that.
Right.
But
Well,
but this is a whole nother chili pot right here. Look.
Did you say chili pot?
I said chili pot.
Well, we got
because in chili comes a whole lot of different ingredients. Exactly.
Well,
this brother right here.
I gotta try to find the video, but it threw me too because I saw the title and it said Malik Yoba is non-white.
Malik Yoba.
Y'all expecting pizza or something?
Panera. Did you hear me, Dr. Fight?
Thomas said, you said, Dr. Fight, I supposed to watch the black soap opera because he's black. Dr. Fight is non-white.
Tell Thomas to go to bed. Tell Thomas go to bed. Just go to bed.
Watching the show. That's how he commenting. So you saying go to bed. He hear you.
I'm telling you, I was legitimately confused about the whole Malik Yoba. Okay, Malik Yoba just needs some attention. Okay, that's what it is right now. He doesn't have an acting gig. He needs some attention. So but I still don't get it. But Malik, whatever floats your boat, baby. I'm just woo. Okay then. He said he's non-white. He said he's non-white.
He's got non-issues.
He's got issues. Ever since they killed him off as Bumpy on what you call it? No, on Bumpy on what was it?
Empire.
Oh, Empire. He been crazy ever since. Ever since. He been crazy ever since. All right. Okay, so let's go. So I'm gonna touch on
you know what show they need to bring back? They need to bring back Scandal.
Oh, I didn't even watch that, so I can't even get in. I can't get on that parade with you. I'm like you act like
Shonda Rhimes is probably the greatest executive producer and writer.
I will agree with you on
of
that.
my time.
I will agree with you there.
Scandal kept you on your feet every episode. Every episode. They need to bring that back. Now, the one thing I didn't like about it was, the whole sleeping with the president ordeal. I ain't like that. But everything else, bomb. Show was bananas.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't get it. I kept trying to get into Scandal. I could never get into it.
So how you like these black soap operas where people can't act, but you don't like Scandal?
Hey. I'm trying to support the black people on the show. That's what I'm trying to do.
Black.
Scandal wasn't all black. She was only, but Scandal wasn't all black. Get out of here.
It wasn't all black. No, it wasn't. The main character was black, however, and the writer of the show was black. You want me to support a show because all the actors are black, and it's bad acting at that.
But the writer is black. The founder, the creator, she's black. And she's been writing soap operas for years.
This coming from somebody that haven't even watched all of the black greats.
What you talking about, bro?
You ain't watching black movies.
The black movies, some of the greatest black cinema of all time. Have you seen the movie Juice?
No,
not interested.
See, that's what I'm talking about. But you want me to go watch all of these black people?
Half of it. I watched half of Jason's Leary.
What you watch? Boys in the Hood.
Yep.
So you been Jason Leary?
I watched
Justice.
I watched went to the theater to see Janet Jackson. Get out of here.
Okay.
Poetic justice. Yeah,
Okay,
hell
we
yeah.
did.
Okay,
So
all right.
you got
You're
two
earning
out-
some of your points back.
Okay. Oh, he always tell me I'm losing to my black my black points. Come on with it. I got stuff for you, bro. I don't watch all the Ignorant Fridays. Okay, I don't see all the Ignorant Fridays.
Everybody did.
Okay, I don't watch all that ignorant stupidity. Come on
All
with
right.
it.
So how about 5 Heartbeats?
I watched that. I watched that a couple of times.
That's good. That's good. How about Life?
Huh?
How about Life?
Watched it several times.
That's
Above
right.
the
Okay. All right.
Above the Rim, yes.
Right. Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights, love it. One of my favorites.
Okay. All right.
The
You
Wood.
might be black after
The
a
Wood.
while.
I watched that a long time ago. The Wood. Get out of here.
New
Yeah.
Jack City.
No, they watched New Jack City.
You ain't watch New Jack City.
Oh, sit back, because you don't come to the TV. No, I want. No.
You got served.
A half of it. That's what's her name? Sanaa Lathan.
No,
No.
you talking about
That's you talking about Love and Basketball.
Oh, okay.
Love Basketball. You got Serve is the dancing movie with B2K people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, okay.
Okay.
No.
Brown Sugar.
Yeah.
We know you saw House Party.
Yeah.
You didn't do the 5 Heartbeats.
I did do 5 Heartbeats. I
You
played.
did? Okay.
Yeah.
Paid in Full.
Is that with no, I can't remember who that was. Not Mel Gibson. No.
No, Paid in Full. That was Mekhi Phifer.
Yeah, no, baby. I don't know.
Oh Jesus.
Uh-uh.
You said half of Jason's lyrics.
Uh-huh.
Belly.
Who?
Belly.
No. What the hell is that?
Blue Hill Avenue.
Yeah, no. You lost me there. Keep going. You lost me.
Baby Boy.
Some of it.
Some of it.
Some of it, baby boy. You know, we just go get.
Crooklyn.
Oh, I love Crooklyn. Get out of here.
We
Hater.
said Life. We did The Color Purple.
Yeah.
You said Boys in the Hood.
Yes.
Okay, you did Waiting to Exhale.
Yes.
Okay. Beauty Shop.
Yes. Get out of here.
The Brothers.
Yes.
Why I forget Shamar was
Yes.
Of course
Yes.
she watched The Brothers.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, of course you watch them light skinned people on.
And I know boy Chestnut was in there too. Stop playing with me.
Well, I was fine back then.
Stop playing. Yeah. I you what two can play that? What?
Two
Two
can play that
can
game.
play that game. Yeah. I mean,
Did you? Okay, now I know it was Eminem, but 8 Mile.
some of it. Some of 8 Mile. Yeah, some of it.
Okay, now that's new one to me. I just knew you was.
Yeah, some of it. Yeah, some of it. Some of it.
Shocked.
Yeah. See, I'm just selective of what gets my attention.
In Too Deep.
Oh, that was what's his name?
Omar Epps.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
And DMX.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I watched all these. I know these movies.
Yeah.
I used to watch BET on the weekend.
Yeah. Have I earned my black card black as you? I want to say yes, I have.
A little bit. I
Yeah,
can have.
yeah. I just like some of them with all of the drug slinging and the killing stuff like that. I can't get into all of that all the time. I gotta have I gotta have a fresher at some
Look,
point.
at Harlem, that was funny.
That was funny. I laughed the crowd all throughout my because I laughed my tail off. They was oh my god.
She
Okay.
whooped his tail.
Yeah. Okay.
What is that? Bring it.
She said, come on. She said, bring your ass on. Bring your ass. Come on, Martha. Come on. Yeah, Eddie got his butt tore up.
Thomas asked you a question. Said, "What's your favorite quote from one of those movies?"
Okay, well, since we're talking about it, let's go back to Harlem Nights. She said, bring your ass, nigga. Bring your ass. Come on. Okay. Y'all ass. I told you. All right.
No, she did.
Yeah, she did. And she got that butt.
Like the first time I saw it, I didn't remember. She was bad uppercut. And he just. I'm like,
All right. And I know too. I love the movie I said because I remember back in Ray Murphy came on the show, Eddie's cousin, and he talked about how the whole film came to be. So that was really a good conversation we had. So yeah.
did you do? Now I forgot that Hustle Flow.
You know what? A little bit. That was one of the really hard kind of like a little bit.
Yeah, that was Taraji.
Yeah, that and Terrence Howard.
Yeah,
that was a bit much for me. Yeah. All right. Okay. One more thing before I get to a couple more things. Okay. Tiana Taylor filed a petition against her husband, her ex-husband, Iman Shumpert. She's all pissed off because he told everybody what she got in a divorce, and now she wants the man arrested to put in jail. For what? Why? You walked away with $10 million in cash. What you got? 4 homes.
She got 4 homes.
You got child
The
support.
man got to pay her child support, and cover the private tuition.
Yeah.
And now, granted, he was a basketball player, but I'm pretty sure you got more money than him now. You can't pay for something. Damn.
Right, you got four houses out the deal.
This is
And why you trying to put him in? He has every right to share what happened to his divorce.
Look, this is one of the few times I'm just gonna say that the man got hosed. I don't never defend the man, but he got to pay you all that, and then you got to know now you're gonna put the man in jail. Right. Now if he snapped and he beat your brains out, ain't no more what you got coming.
Ooh,
girl, shut up.
Ooh, okay. I mean, I like Iman Shumpert. I mean, I don't know. I don't even consider her like a really great singer or performer. I don't really know what she. I don't know
what she do. I don't know if she want to sing. She want to rap. I don't
know. Yeah, you don't want to put the.
But whatever he did, he took care of you for all them years.
Yeah, and he's taking care of your kids, the kids too. I mean, he's been a man up. I mean, you all married because he shared what he gave you, what you got after divorce.
See, this right here, that right there is why half the men don't see their kids because of bros like you.
Ooh.
Now, if you don't see the little girls, ain't going to bash them. Don't wonder why. Because mama got issues.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure she's not going to end up having to be. He's not going to go to jail. But just the idea that you want to petition, to put him in jail for what? I mean, you all were married together. You all were married together, and you got divorced. So it's his story to tell. If you want to share with the world what you got, well, I suggest you just
if you don't want him to say nothing, NDA, non-disclosure agreement.
Yep. There you go.
You can't talk about so and so for X amount of time. Real simple.
Okay, so here's my next video. Dr. Fight's coming up in a minute. But here go about this. I love seeing him out speaking. So let me tell you what Jamie Foxx had to say about the whole situation that we're dealing with. Let's go with little Jamie Foxx right here.
Stop playing with us. Hey, all that DEI goofiness you talking about, man, stop playing. Give us our props. Stop messing with our history. The more you erase, the more we replace. I don't get why they so mad at us. Somebody said, why I got to be black excellence? Why not? Why not? Why can't I show these young black kids, girls, and guys a different side? Perception is everything. Showing these kids a different perception. How great is that? You know what's crazy? When Barack Obama became president, people were like, policy. I said, oh, whatever. You know what he did for me? He changed my perception. Because when I would travel the world had a certain perception of me as a black man. But when they saw, and if there's any indication that America is not the most incredible country in the world, and he came up in there with that suit, fly, you feel me? I felt good, and everybody felt good because they love what we do. I know y'all out there bullshitting right now, but y'all love us. Y'all love our music, and if y'all talking about DEI, then give some of our stuff back, like our R&B. Stop playing with us. Stop singing like us. Stop dancing like us. Give us our shit back. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
And David was not kidding right there. He meant every word that he just said.
That was because I'm sorry, but when I'm driving and I sit next to a car and I hear Usher, I mean, you bobbing harder than I do to the music. I'm just.
Dr. Mike, your thoughts?
Question.
I find nothing wrong with what Mr. Fox is stating.
He said, Mr. Fox. All right.
I mean, let's just put it on. As they said, let's put it on Front Street. They want everything except the color.
Everything was good. Hey, y'all got the hearts. Thank y'all. Thank you.
They want the long hair, the boobs, whatever they can think of. That's what they want.
Now, before we get to Dr. Fight segment coming up in a hot second, this is mine. This is what I do in the morning to get me going. Okay, I was want to share that with y'all. So if y'all want to just jump up and do a little bit, feel free. But this is how I get mine going. This guy is over the UK. He's always working out, getting the women in the videos. Yeah, you ain't gonna catch me one of those. But yeah. And this is one of my favorite tunes. This is what I'm gonna share with y'all. So this takes us right on into Dr. Fight segment. Come on.
Just as fine as she can be. Looks like she's holding through the gold she ran. The essence of beauty.
Okay.
Lovely hair. She's boxy classy. Oh, sexy sassy. She's heavenly. A treat for the eye to see. She's stacked. Got all the curves of man like. She's real.
There y'all go. Okay. That's my motivation. I love seeing him getting up. He's always got some tune playing. He's in the UK because people will say, why you always got all the white women? Listen, I don't know. They just don't want to come to the studios to work out with him, but he offers online classes too. So if you all want to just hook me up and I'll tell you how you can find him.
Look at Dr. Fight face.
Bad Mama Jam is my song. So I said, I have to do this one.
Look at Dr. Fight face.
Dr. Fight got some sort to say because he got the smile coming up. Come on, Dr. Fight. What you got to say that's really clever?
What that man say on Instagram? And God's not pleased. God is not pleased. What in the non-dancing to and fro white women?
Dr. Fight.
Dr.
Fight. Come on now.
Now let's be honest here. Now, this video you just showed me. First of all, big ups to my brother. I don't know his name. I don't know him. It's the first time I've ever seen. Big ups to your hustle. I'm not knocking your hustle, but he robbing these white women. I'm just saying they get I ain't dry. They get to. If this ain't the ghetto hokey pokey, I done see. I'm telling you right now. We up here doing the remix electric slide and calling it a workout. These white women buying it. These white women buying it. You got this twisted here.
Dr. Fight. What
I
is
respect
wrong?
his hustle now. I ain't knocking his hustle. But these white women are falling for it. They just want to stand behind this black man and dance. That's all they want to do. And they're paying him to do this. I respect this hustle. I really do. But I'm sorry.
Dr. Fight. Listen, I you know what? Because he does online classes as well as though he videotapes and put them up there. But he get the women moving around.
I better not hear you subscribing to this ghetto hokey pokey.
Well, I get up and do my thing now. I'm just gonna say now. I mean, but I had that because that right there, Bad Mama Jam, that's one of my old school songs. I love that song. Love it. So those are my top triggers for this evening. Dr. Fight on the couch with Dr. Fight. Clarity in the chaos. So let's see what he has for us this evening.
Wait, what? Wait, okay.
Let's watch the chaos.
Ask my husband. He will get my sister pregnant.
Oh, this is all chaotic right here.
Okay.
You know how my sister is trying to have a baby? Maria?
The thick one?
We all thick.
I mean, you like fit thick, but you know what I mean. Like she's thick.
So
you fit thick.
Anyways, I'm not even gonna go there with you. So, anyways, she's been trying to have a baby, right?
Yeah.
So, she asked me if you would have a baby with her.
What? Your sister said, "Would I have a baby with her?"
Yes. So she asked me, and I told her it was okay, but I needed to ask you first.
Hold up. Let me get this right. Your sister asked you if I can bang her.
You don't have to bang her to have a baby with her.
How is you gonna have a baby, V?
They got doctors where you can like use your male stuff and then her eggs and then they put it together.
I'm not donating nothing. First of all, like I need to do with the regular old school. I'm old school, so
you gon' what you call it? Bang my sister?
You saying she wants to have a baby with me?
Yeah, but that don't mean you have to bang her.
I gotta bang her to make sure she has the right.
You don't.
I want mine to be natural. I don't like all that artificial stuff. Like I need to pull up and
First of all, let's start. How about you didn't even like you just like went along with it that fast. Like you didn't even say no, nothing. So first of all, you're okay with doing it.
No.
And second of all, you want to bang my sister.
V, no, I'm not. I'm saying that was random, but I know how y'all foreign people or y'all probably into stuff like that. So I just figured maybe that's just something that y'all just naturally do. I didn't know. If you wanted me to bang her,
I don't want you to bang my sister. I just asked you if you would have a baby with her.
Yeah, I would have a baby with her, but like I'm not about to be no baby daddy though. Like first of all, I'm not about to be no baby daddy. Like I make the baby, but that baby can't come live with me.
I'm done with this conversation. So So baby, you know how my sister been trying.
I cannot.
It was a conversation. No, why even start the conversation,
No,
girlfriend?
She started it, but then he takes it a step further. Oh, your sister want me a banger.
First he said the thick one. That's the first part.
Then he said, well, you the thick, she the fat thick.
Right.
Then you foreign people. It's all kind of wrong in that conversation.
They both stupid. and then
because she gonna be dumb enough. Yeah, but she gonna say, well, my sister asked. I said it's okay.
And then he says, well, you want me to bang your sister? And then she said, no, bang her. He said, so you want me to give my sperm over?
Yeah.
So
but I want to do it the natural way. You know, I'm old school.
The whole conversation was just ignorant. I mean, this was ignorant. That's all I can say. It wasn't even smart. It wasn't well thought out. It was just like, I just thought y'all four people was into that. Like, oh, wow, really? And they married?
Wait, so hold on now. You can't blame him.
I'm not mad at him whatsoever.
He was going along with the conversation.
You can't blame him for making a statement about you foreign people may be into that. Because obviously, now here's the thing. If this is true, your sister came to you, which first of all means that your sister, whatever relationship y'all got, think it's okay to ask you to have your husband's well, I guess there's no other word for it, but sperm. I was trying to find another way to say it. But I don't have a relationship with anybody that they can come to me and ask could they be with my wife or get anything from my wife. Like that ain't.
I mean, but okay, I'm gonna give her. I'm gonna give her and say, well, it was a sister. Okay, so I'm gonna. But yeah.
Hell, you got sisters.
Yeah.
If one of your sisters came to you and asked you could they have your ex-husband's sperm?
You know what? I said, yeah, my sister wouldn't even come to me and ask me that. Hell, that would be a hell no. That would never even cross their mind.
So the conversation would stop with you though.
I can't even imagine.
How does this conversation make it
to
them two?
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah. I'm thinking that maybe the sister. I mean, because you can go and get anybody's sperm. I mean, why your sister's husband's sperm?
Ain't they got a bank for that? You know,
right? You can go right.
Go make a withdrawal from the bank.
So I'm not understanding this whole dynamic. I don't get it. I'm not even blaming the man because he was looking like, what are we having this conversation?
Nah. He started off wrong with his response.
Well, he did say he said the thick was another. In other words, he said that's what he was saying.
The thick one, and had a little smile on his face with it too. The thick one. Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying. I done looked at it a couple times. You know what I mean?
Men do not stop looking at no matter who it is. So that doesn't matter.
First of all, did y'all see the preacher that said that he not blind? He been married for however many years, but he still can see, and he see. Well, I'm a water down the language from what he said. He said he see breast in derriere every day.
I think I read something that you said. I read that somewhere. I read that. Y'all read that? Yeah.
So, he not blind.
And then the husband went on to say, I don't want it like that. If I'm gonna make a baby, he said, what did he say? I'm not a
It gotta be natural.
But then he said, I'm not gonna be just a baby daddy.
A baby daddy, yeah.
So what y'all want to do? What y'all want to do? Just move in together and all y'all raise the kids together? I mean, what's happening?
No. He said the kid can't come live with him. He don't want to be no baby daddy. Like once he do his due and get her pregnant, he done. Like she go her way, the baby, they go together. He made.
I already know. There go Tommy. Dr. Fight, what Tom is talking about?
I can't say that.
Dr. Fight said, I can't say that. Dr. Fight, yes, you can.
I'm glad he texted me and not put it in the chat.
Oh Lord.
Okay, it must be really okay. We can't say it.
It's really
Okay.
Oh, but anyway, this video. So somebody sent me this video, and I ain't had nothing to say. I was just like,
What?
oh, okay. So that's what we doing now. Thomas, I didn't say anything. Yeah, but you text everything.
Oh.
All right, so let me find some clarity here, and then I got something else.
Yeah, please. What the clarity in this? Because this is all chaotic.
Is clarity in this?
Well, let me find another avenue. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the front door is very convoluted.
Oh, okay.
The back door has already been taken because these two individuals are just plain ignorant.
Ooh, there you go.
So let me see if I can find a side door that maybe a window to go through. See if I can find a way in to this foolery.
You
Right?
said the side door. Come up with the side door.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I applaud this couple on one thing and one thing only: the level of transparency and openness that they have with one another.
Okay, that's okay.
Now, there are a few parts in this interaction that an argument should have been ensued. I've been married to a black woman for a long time, but if I ever responded to my wife by describing another female as the thick one, it's going to be a problem in my household.
Up in the household, upside the head.
Because that means you've been looking a little too hard. So that's
her response to the thick one was, "We're all thick." As though I get the description because I understand it and it's okay. Like, there is no, why you looking at my sister like that? Why in the world would that be your point of reference in regards to who she is? Like, there is a lot of other ways to respond, but she did not respond in any of those ways. So obviously they have a relationship between the two of them that's open enough to be able to converse in this manner where it doesn't cause them trouble in their relationship.
Which is good. Which is good because you're right. They do have an open, maybe an open dialogue, open relationship. So okay, they can communicate well with certain things. I mean, I kind of had that with but not that. But okay,
you had what with who?
I mean, there was sometimes me and Daddy could talk about some stuff that you wouldn't think of. Kids don't know everything, but it wouldn't have been nothing like that. It was never nothing like that.
You got that right.
It was never nothing like that.
Because everything I saw was stupid and so. That must have been when I went to bed.
You had the moments. You had the moments. But okay, I digress. Go ahead, Dr. Fight.
Y'all keep talking. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, because see, for me, well, yeah, when you talk about the thickness part, that means he's been looking at the sister, or maybe all of her sisters, checking them all out. But you know what, men do that, so he probably went back to report to his boys. Man, yeah, her sister so and so, she look kind of good. I think that's the average man. I think that's the average man.
I mean, here's the thing. I would say if a man doesn't look, then you got a problem.
But the mistake he made was that commenting on her sister in that manner.
Right. You should just say your sister.
So now every time that they go to the sister to come around, first of all, it's gonna be all kind of issues at the family picnic. First of all, you want her husband's sperm. The husband think that she thick, that she thick and curvy or whatever.
And I got a banger.
Right, and maybe how would it be to bang the sister? So when the whole family event, I'm gonna be really interested.
They kind of open Pandora's box.
Yeah, because every time the sister comes around, it's going to be more. It's going to be a conversation to be had when they get home.
That's gonna be a problem.
Right? Did you check out? What did you check out how she was dressed today or whatever? Yeah.
You saw she had shorts on.
Yeah.
Was you looking?
Yeah. The sister should have never. My question would be: is that did the sister ask or did the other sister offer? That's the question for me. And when the her sister
It sounds like she asked.
the other sister asked, or did the one or wasn't the offer? Because you never know. If she want to have a baby so bad, and she's like, "Well, I'm feeling comfortable. I know what her husband's like, and I know what their kids look like, maybe. So maybe that would be my question."
Well, beautiful thing is I have that same couple I was giving credit to in regards to how they handled this situation. It didn't turn into an argument. I have another clip from this very same couple because I was interested to learn a little bit more about these two. So I clicked on their page. And so Thomas asked the question, so you're okay with him looking?
I think every man looks. It's just in how you do it. I mean, are you ogling while I'm sitting there like, ooh, or so every man looks. I just be careful how you do it when I'm sitting next to you. That would be my point.
Well, let's go into her interaction on this next when he brings something to her.
He got to share it again.
You got to share it again, Brandon. Catch you. There you go.
Take it away.
I'll be right back. This is my ex house. She got my hoodie. I see her online. She had my nylon hoodie with the Chicago Bulls on it. I seen her online with my damn hoodie. So
You brought me to your ex's house to get a hoodie?
Yeah, baby, she was online wearing my damn hoodie. I was
I care about her wearing your hoodie?
V, that hoodie means a lot to me. I had that since college. Like, I've been looking all over for that. She had it the whole time.
You couldn't order another one?
Yeah, but
I will buy you another hoodie.
V, she's all over IG with my hoodie and stuff, man. I think she's really trying to be funny, though.
I do not care. You're not about to go out here.
V, I'm about to go get my hoodie real fast, all right? It's not even that.
No.
V, come on.
No.
You're already here.
Okay, I'm going in with you.
You don't, V, don't come in with me. I'm going to be in and out. It's going to be real quick.
No, I'm coming in with you, because no.
I don't need you to come in, V.
No, she need to see what you got now.
She already see you online.
I don't care.
V, let me just get my hoodie, all right? I'll be right back.
Now you know that was
Okay, excuse me. You got that offended by your husband going to the ex for a hoodie, but your sister asked for your husband's sperm. I'm just asking a question.
But wait, and here's the thing, and nonchalantly was like, "Oh, would you get my sister pregnant?"
Right, but then he's talking about a hoodie from X. She's like, "What you mean?"
That she had on it. That he had Instagram. What you mean? Oh no, I'm going with you. But your sister, who he referred to as the thick one, acting.
This is what I'm talking about.
And she was being calm about that. But because you going to get his hoodie from his ex's house, you finna have a whole fit.
Ooh, priorities.
Screwed up.
Foobar. That's what I'm saying. Foobar. That's all I'm saying.
So it was fine for your sister to ask you for your husband's sperm, and you said, "Okay, that's fine." Oh, okay.
I mean, well, I guess in fairness, when she asked about the sperm, he was like, "What?" And so, I mean, her reaction was when he was about the hoodie, she said, "What?" So I mean, they
okay. His reaction, he was like, "What? Like what you say?" She over there, she done rolled her neck, her shoulders, then put down her peanuts or sunflower seeds or whatever she.
And you going and you said, "But I'm going with her." Okay, so now you trying to start a fight. So now you want to roll up to the door with the husband and say, "Oh, he's coming to pick up a hoodie." But if I was one, my response would be, "So why are you here?" That would be my response.
Thomas said there's a difference. It's family over foe. See, that's her sister. That's blood. But this other chick, she used to be with my man. My sister ain't never been with my man before. This other woman, though, they got history. So, I can rock with my sister because my sister ain't gonna take it too far. She trying to do something artificial insemination or something. That ain't
That's insanity. And let me.
Okay, go ahead. Go on with it, because
that is insanity. Because okay, who's to say he give what he gives to the sister, whatever? They'll be sharing a baby. Granted, they ain't do the deed or whatever, but they still have a connection with a baby. You don't know what would pop off between them two.
This is how my little mind, my warped mind can work sometimes.
We know we should be scared.
Yeah. Okay, you taking his sperm. I don't want to be too graphic.
Oh,
I'm not gonna be too graphic. But you know what? When you all being intimate, and let me just say this: the juices go in, certain body. So I would be thinking that, okay, you got the sperm from my husband that it's artificial insemination.
It's still lingering somewhere.
Yeah, it's the fact that we sharing that. So that's nasty to me. So
and then think about that. And then think about they have kids. They have kids together. She had one by him.
So they're gonna be brother, sister, cousin.
Right.
So so to me, I get what Thomas is saying is that it's whatever. But that the whole sperm thing to me is worse.
She got a
the whole sperm thing. They deserve each other. They deserve each other. Stay together. Stay together. Nobody else wants you to.
Cause that whole thing is crazy.
Very much so. Very much so. However, let me just ask a question. Let's take out the sister asking, "Can you have a baby?" video. Let's just forget we saw that. If you can, let's just forget we saw that, and let's just on the laurels of the second video all by itself, without any influence on the first video. The second video all by itself. The question begets here. Two questions, and one question for each side. One question for the male is, why are you on Instagram on your ex's page?
Good point.
Well, that's a
good point.
You wouldn't know that she had your sweater on if you weren't on her page.
And I think that would totally over her head. That's a good point.
It did go over her
head. Now, for me, I probably would have thought about it for a minute and would have thought about, well, what you doing on her Instagram page? You don't follow me? That would have been me. That would have been me.
I saw her on Instagram with my hoodie on.
So he was on her page.
And then her response later on in the conversation was I need to come in because she need to see what you got now. And he said she already see you on social media.
So she know who she is, but she don't know who she is, right? So she know. So the ex knows who she is, but the current one don't know her. Yeah, you know what? They both. The water is very muddy. That's all I'm gonna say. The water is very muddy.
Now, second thing is, I believe this was a prank. I think this was a prank. I don't think he actually went to his ex's house. I think he just pulled up to a random place and he told his wife that to get her reaction on camera to be able to see how she would respond.
Let me say this to be clear. There was nothing that what I'm about to lie, so let me not say that. Well, okay, here's the thing. There was a situation one time when I had with the late husband. This is what even before Brown was born. Lord knows that was a long time ago. But yeah,
it seems like I'm ancient.
But I remember meeting she was your ex of your daddy's, but the friend.
Oh, the crazy big.
No, not Bruiser. No, not that one. Not Big Black. No, not that one. This was another one.
Oh, okay.
This was another one. And so we were just all sitting around and talking because he was a friend of your dad's. His name was Roosevelt. Hey, Roosevelt. But anyway, he was sitting around. We were sitting around talking, and this chick was there. Every time you went to their house, his house, he always had somebody over there, so you just never know who he was with. And so after we left there, I said, well, no, he had said something. Your dad's friend had said something. I kind of peeked, and I was like, "Can I used to date?" So when we got back in the car, I asked him. I said, "So you mean I'm still there talking to your ex-girlfriend?" I didn't know that. But we were sitting there just talking, having a good old time. I was like, oh. And then later on, about a couple weeks later, then a baby popped up in the picture.
Oh, I remember this story.
You remember a baby popped up in the picture. Yeah. And so went over to Rosa house again. Then the baby was there. And I said, huh. I said, y'all said, like, is the baby yours or whatever? So I'm having a whole conversation. He was like, nope, the kid is not mine. No, that was a long time ago. Me and her got together. I was like, oh, okay. So the baby was not his. But anyway, needless to say, I said she was having some difficulty. And then, they took the baby in.
Oh yeah,
you took the baby in. You weren't even born. It took the baby in.
So look, I got a lot of videos. However, I'm only gonna show you two more. I got a lot, but I know my time is probably up. So let me show you these two real quick, and I'm gonna give statements, and I'm gonna be done. Okay. Maybe the last one y'all might want to say a whole lot about. What y'all over there doing?
Okay, brother, I'm fixing the TikTok up. Go ahead, that's fine. I'll do it.
Okay.
You gotta do it. I'm not.
Okay, it's doing whatever it's doing.
Okay, dinner's ready.
Oh God, not one of these.
Brown rice. Got you some spinach, your favorite. Got some meatloaf. Got some mashed potatoes. And I know you love your gravy on your mashed potatoes, so I'm gonna put this extra gravy up there for you. I made sure to make extra.
Look how he looks.
Yeah, this is one girl mess right here.
Cottage cheese.
Oh no,
Ooh.
Cottage cheese.
And I have you a specialty tonight, a sweet little treat, but it's also healthy for you too, baby. I got you some peaches.
Oh,
your cottage cheese.
I can't. Leave me alone.
Look at him.
Baby, don't that look good?
No.
Yeah, sure. Look good.
That's the garbage can.
Baby, dinner's ready.
Hey, where y'all go? I don't know where they went, ladies and gentlemen. However, what I can say is big ups to this brother, because obviously he's married to a biracial young lady, and the biracial young lady cannot cook. Because everything that she has that made it to that plate came out of a bag or a box. And so she cannot cook. So he's got to live with that. These are the choices that he made when he married this young lady. He married somebody that don't know what they're doing in the kitchen. And so she probably do well with ordering takeout, but that's about it. Everything that made it to that plate was from a box or a bag.
She just stuck to that.
That was the most disgusting thing. He used to believe eat that. If you get poor, I have no words. I have no words. Okay.
All right, last video, and I'm done. Last video, and I'm done. Now, first of all, let me give a disclaimer on this video before I share it. Let the video play before you give your commentary.
Okay.
This might be some of the. Not say that. Just let the video play.
Husband surprised his son by taking him to the prom.
Don't mess up that makeup, gather. Look down, let him cry. Let's let him fall on the floor. Let him fall. Let him fall on the floor. Oh, poor baby. I know my son is going to fall. Hold on. He gets so hard, honey. He gets so hard. Get it off. Yes. Look up. Oh, Mello's crying. That was a moment. He didn't know his pops was going to be there. He's crying. This is monumental. I know. Oh. TJ! Oh. All right, come on. I need pictures. Excuse me. Ready? Good. I love the candidness. Let it know. Let it. Let's go. Okay. Reading emotions.
His son taking him to.
All right, now let me read the backstory. The son had a rocky relationship with his pops growing up because his pops is Muslim and does not condone his lifestyle of wearing makeup, feminine hairstyles, nails, and all that has always been a problem. So on this day, he thought that his pops would not even come outside to see him leave for prom because he has never saw him off for any of his dances in the past. Well, his pop said, I'm taking my son to the prom as his chauffeur, and I'm going to match his outfit. So Romello was so surprised to see him get out of the truck. But when he saw how he was dressed and it matched what he was wearing, he cried like a baby. And it was a very beautiful moment for him, my husband, and the whole family. To have a supportive dad when you are in this lifestyle is rare and meant everything in the world for my son. Shout out to my husband. I love you. Tuxedo dress by, it doesn't say who is by, but that's the backstory.
I don't know what's out there.
I don't really know what to say. I have my own thoughts. I mean,
is it sweet? Yes.
Yeah.
I mean that it's a lot to take in. Well, I can say.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be mean at like
nobody ever said
that
the L speeches, but I'm just like, because me and Brian sitting there, I'm like, is that a girl or is that a male or female? I don't know. I mean, that's what we were talking about. I'm like, what the hell is that?
I mean, they pretty, but
it was pretty. The purple was really pretty.
The whole
the hair was really cute.
I mean, the hair was laid.
Yeah,
really pretty. But here's my thing.
I don't know what to say.
Here's my thing. I think I just have the issue of you dressing like a girl, but you still call yourself mellow.
See, that's a good point. Yeah, that's yeah.
That's my point.
I think that's a problem with that a lot of people have, is that you say you're transgender or whatever you want to call it, but you let's say it's the boys. The boys are walking around. You still got the male parts, but you're dressing like a female. All these things. So
it's a lot.
It's a lot. Then the whole bathroom situation. It's a bit much for me. But the dad being supportive, that's gonna mean the world to him, because he finally feels like my dad is accepting who I am, and that's huge. Every child wants their parents to support them, no matter who they are or what they're going through. So that's huge. So I applaud the dad for that. All the rest of it, I don't really know about all that. I don't know. Dr. Fight, what they're agreeing for? Go and say what you got to say. I'm just saying.
As a father, I applaud him for supporting his son, even when he disagrees.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a father, and I can testify. I have 3 children, and I don't agree with all of their choices.
Mm-hmm.
I have a 26-year-old son, and he's living on his own, making his own choices and decisions. Do I agree with all those choices? No, I do not. But his choices don't diminish him being my child. So you got to find, in today's world, with these type of situations, you got to find balance between disagreement and still loving you. Like you gotta find a way to love your child through their bad choices or their choices, period. Whether they're bad, good, or indifferent, it doesn't matter. I mean, they could choose to go buy a car. You may say, well, you're not financially stable to buy that kind of car. You don't agree with their choice. Either way it go, how do you still support your child even when you disagree with what they want to do? I remember my oldest son wanted to grow his hair out. He wanted to afro. He wanted to grow. I asked him, I said, son, what you want to be when you grow up? He told me, I said, do you see anybody wearing afros in that profession? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta kind of navigate in the areas and arenas based off of, I could be the first, daddy. I could be a trendsetter. No, there's certain areas you ain't gonna set new trends.
Right.
Like, you ain't gonna go to the police department or the fire department and have hair everywhere. It becomes a part of your appearance is a part of the uniform.
Mm-hmm.
And they got standards on how you can do those certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is. Like, you can claim discrimination and all this other stuff that you want, but this is the industry that you're going in.
Mm-hmm.
And most parents want to make sure that they set their child up for success. No parent wants their kid to go to school and be picked on, bullied, and none of that. No parent wants to. But, making these kind of choices, other kids will ridicule you in some kind of way. But to have his father get behind the steering wheel and say, son, I'm taking you to the prom. I commend this father. Now, I got a lot of opinions about the choices that the son makes, but I'm trying to find the clarity here.
Well, this was your best one yet. This was your best one yet. and I do agree with you. I said, yeah, I applaud the father. I said that too. I can appreciate the father. I just don't. I can't say anything except that I can applaud what he's doing, because that support means the world to his son. So there's no telling how that has affected him and will change his life moving forward. So I do applaud the dad for that. Yeah, I mean, some kids can't go to their parents and say certain things, But at least, I mean, to me, even doing this, the child had been living his life out loud, so to speak, already. So and then the daddy just, I can't stop him from doing, whatever this or whatever. So I guess to say, if I don't want my child to keep quiet and to keep silent about who he is, which maybe caused him to commit suicide, he said, I'll just let him, live his life out loud and try to be supportive, I guess. I mean, that's a lot to ask of a parent as well. The child is asking a lot of his dad as well, of his parents too, because when you bring your kids into the world, you have certain expectations and dreams for your kids. And so to all of a sudden have to say, wow, this is a switch. I didn't expect this. So now how do I deal with it? So I congratulate the dad. Like I said, I have my own thoughts about the whole transgender thing. But the dad, good for him. Good for him. So there is the clarity in that chaos. I get that. That was your best one today, because the other ones ain't no clarity in those.
The other ones, I'm telling you, I just, well, I mean, I think the husband accepting the fact that his wife can't cook is commendable. You know what I'm saying? He knew what he married.
He not accepting that. He not accepting that. He taking that stuff and he's standing in the corner about a garbage can. So as soon as she turned her head, he gonna dump that. He can say, "Yeah, baby, that was really good." He gonna put that stuff in the trash, and then got there to put some peaches up there. Did that even look right to her?
Yes, yes, her white side, cottage cheese and peaches. They probably eat that all the time for dessert.
Yeah, but not when you eating mashed potatoes and gravy and something else. It's not all on
Collard
the same plate.
greens.
It's not all on the same plate, Lord.
He had brown rice, Ben's brown bag rice,
Mm-mm.
bag glory green. It wasn't even glory green. Glory greens come in a can. I don't even know if it was
It was
bag
what, some
green.
spinach or some. What was that slop? I don't even know what that slop was.
Mashed potatoes and meatloaf. And he liked the extra gravy on his mashed potatoes. So she, got some.
Dr. Fight, leave me alone.
I'm not bothering you.
Dr. Fight, leave me alone. All right. Well, there's Dr. Fight's clarity in the chaos. And this will actually lead right into, I think, Brianna's segment, which is Style Pulse. And she's got a good one. This is going to be a good one. So, okay. So, I'm going to let Brianna come on with her Style Pulse. Good one, Dr. Fight. Good one.
You say you're going to let Brianna come with her what?
She's coming with her. Well, she does. Her segment's called Style Pulse.
Oh, style.
Style Pulse.
I wasn't catching the style.
You weren't catching the style?
Move, baby. Move.
Move back. No, over there. Ain't nothing in here. Yeah, I'm straight. Yeah,
I got plenty more, but I'm good.
You good? You good, Freddie? You good? Yeah, because that was a lot. That was a lot. All right.
That was Aldi spinach.
That's what that looked like. That's what that looked like.
Maybe I ain't never been to Aldi, so
I don't either, but that's what it looked like. It was some cheap spinach in the bag.
Wow.
And then she had some already like dinner or whatever, like some kind of like frozen dinner.
Like a TV dinner.
Right. Would you get the mashed potatoes and the gravy and some of that? Yeah.
All right. So
never take that down.
Keep going.
So Brianna's coming with her.
Anyway. Yeah, he killed it.
Oh.
So anyway, Felicia Rashad, she came out and she was talking, maybe a picture show, maybe not. It's not. And she was talking about how Gen Z women don't dress with grace. See, I think she was doing an interview. She was talking to who you can't stand, Charlamagne.
Oh yeah.
She was on the Breakfast Club and she was talking about how Gen Z women don't dress with grace. They just let everything show. They don't have any class about themselves, pretty much.
Yeah. No hidden secrets.
Yes. So yeah, that's what she was talking about. And to some degree, I can agree with her in that. I couldn't find anything because honestly, you try to find anything and it's just too much. But they don't leave anything to the imagination.
Mm-hmm.
It's the boobs are out to here. You have the one pieces on with the low pants and you see all this.
Oh, when they had the G-string hanging out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You see all that hanging out. I mean, they leave nothing, and I mean nothing to the imagination. You go, before you used to have to dress up when you go to a job interview. Now they come in there with, leggings and flip-flops on and think that's appropriate. Or the young men, they come in there with jeans and gym shoes and they think that's appropriate. You're like, what is going on? And I can say, because I'm seeing the clothes, they come in for a job interview and they have leggings on and flip-flops. Or,
how you go for a job interview and have some damn flip-flops on?
We can't get the leggings.
Okay, I'm going to bypass the leggings. I'm going to go to the flip-flops.
They will come in there. How do you not take pride in your hair being done for your interview? You come in there with the ponytail pulled back with the little fan in the back.
Dr. Finder, know we talking about with the fan. You know what you're talking about when you see the girls and they have hair back and the braids that maybe come out the hair and they got the little bun up there and they have the little ponytail and the ponytail spread apart like a fan. So it's a little knot.
And I mean, I get it, because I get it. Everybody has, their hair day. You have a couple days before you get your braids.
But you know what? When you have an interview, so you know what? Maybe you should go the night before and say, I'm going to maybe wash my hair and maybe wrap my hair up or do something.
Hey, or if you must, that she's not a big fan of it, find you a really cute scarf to put on your head.
Oh yeah, I can't stand that either.
But hey, when I had bad hair, I had to put mine on for a couple days. But put a cap on. Do something.
But now when you go out for an interview, what is the saying goes? Dress to impress. If I'm walking in somewhere, and like I just talked about, if I'm walking in somewhere and say I'm in the office building and you maybe got these different CEOs walking around and you want to become a part of this company, who am I going to hire? Am I going to look at the one that has a nice button up and a blazer on and some slacks on and some dress shoes? Am I going to look at the ones that have the clean gym shoes on, have the jeans, or even though the jeans are pressed or whatever? Which one am I going to take seriously first? Because the first thing people do when you come for an interview, I'm looking at you from head to toe. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at your shoes. I'm looking at your pants, and then I'm looking at your hair. And your hair nappy. What's going on here? I don't even like to slide with the whole hair thing. But the clothing and the shoes, not. You can't come and talk to me and say, interview for me and say, oh, but these are some brand new Jordans. So you have on you wearing some jeans. Well, how old are you? What did you say? What did Kevin Hart say? What Kevin Hart said?
And so Kevin Hart, he came out and he was on jail for her.
And I don't like Kevin Hart.
And she really don't for her degree. But Kevin Hart came out. He said he don't wear jeans. He wears slacks. Because he said one jeans hurt. He said they too tight. He said they hurt. But something else he said jeans have an age limit. And so he said he over 40, so therefore he puts on slacks.
Exactly. And I don't agree with anything he ever said, because I don't think he's funny. But I will say that, Chelsea, when you're like 40 some 50 years old, but you wear jeans for every day. It's okay occasionally to have on jeans. But to wear jeans every single day, jeans and gym shoes, I'm gonna be like, yeah, no.
And I will tell you, jeans are not the most comfortable fabric
no, they're not,
in the world.
Hard. They hard.
It's like they tight, but then they squeeze. It's not, I don't think I've ever worn jeans more than like once or twice.
When I was younger, and I used to people say, I don't see you in jeans. Let me tell y'all why I don't wear jeans. First of all, I was plus size. Okay, I got a lot of rear end.
She got
jeans are not my friend, and jeans are not friendly to my rear end. Okay,
on the regular.
On the regular. All right. So I'm not gonna put on any jeans. Now I have had a chance to get something what's called butter jeans, and only because they real soft. And I have those. Now I've worn them maybe 4 or 5 times, and they still hanging up in my closet. I don't wear them because they're jeans. So I get what you're saying, and I get what Felicia Rashad said. And some people coming at her and talking about, oh, you're not Claire Huxtable, you're not the lawyer so and so, but you all just have no class. I mean, you don't even know what it is. I mean, if people can say, oh, it's my body, I can dress my body the way I want to, you sure can. You can do whatever you want to, but don't expect you to get a job that you want, or to get maybe the respect that you want, because you dressing like Nene from the block. Okay, I'm just saying.
Exhibit A, and I won't show this on screen.
I mean, just like when Dr. was telling his son, who that is?
Yeah.
Who that is? Oh, that's what.
No, doesn't.
Oh, with the boobs out?
Yeah.
Oh, and having your boobs all out for the whole world to see. If you got a healthy rack, it's okay to accent them, but let's be a little tasteful.
Not for the whole world to see.
Let's be a little tasteful.
You ain't got to be naked at the top. That's all I'm going to say.
Right, because if you have a healthy rack, your boobs are going to show anyway. So 9 out of 10, you're going to have a shirt that's going to show your cleavage and something, but you don't have to go and buy a shirt that's a whole size or 2 sizes too small to accentuate what you already have. Trust me, people are going to see it. They're going to see it.
And if you got some friends, they're going to be jealous.
Exactly. Dr. Fight, your thoughts?
Y'all hit everything. Thomas says in the chat, dunks till I'm in the ground.
What does that mean?
Dunks are shoes.
Okay, and repeat that because you all know y'all have to help me with the lingo because you know I don't know.
Dunks till I'm in the ground. I'm wearing dunks till I'm dead.
Oh, so you wearing gym shoes till you're dead?
That's what Thomas said in the chat.
Okay, Thomas. No, I need you to put on some shoes.
Those are shoes.
Those are not shoes. No, okay, they're gym shoes.
Let's
okay.
just roll on past for you because
They're gym shoes. They're gym shoes.
But no, anyway, it's something you have to have something about yourself. You have to take pride in it.
It's like if you put on a tux. Just think about the red carpet. If you're a man and you're on the red carpet, you got a tux on, then I go down to your feet, and you have on gym shoes. What is that? What is that? What is that?
That's their way of dressing up now.
It's comfortable.
You're nuts. And I can guarantee you that one right there, Dr. Jared Fight right there, he's not gonna be on the red carpet with a tuxedo and gym shoes on. That's not even him. That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna even be him. No, because if he laughing because he know I'm telling the truth, that ain't gonna even happen. He gonna be like, nah, I'm looking too good. I'm looking too good. I gotta, from head to toe, from the hair cut line, whatever, to the matching shirt, the jacket, the socks, all of it is going to come together for that one right there. So he just talking.
I'm just saying, young women, Gen Z women, I'm not saying you gotta cover it, but cover it up a little more. Just give a little, leave something to the imagination.
Right.
When a man is looking at you and you know he's looking at you, leave something to keep him wonder what I wonder what she
because they're looking. Right. They're looking. If they see us and they're like, ooh, it can be all coming to be like, well, I gotta talk to her, I gotta holler her what she got going on. Right. Even when Vivica had that horrible outfit she had on.
Well, nobody's trying to holler at Vivica. Don't even go there. You know, like I know when nobody's trying to holler at Vivica looking like
L. Thomas wants you to know. He says, I have shoes, L. And he said L, E-L-L-E.
Okay.
I have shoes, L. I do it all. Some of all.
You know what? I'm saying when you're going out somewhere, you have and you're meeting people or interview. There's a time and a place for everything. And to me, gym shoes for an interview or from some kind of formal occasion is not okay.
Look,
it's just not.
Just have two sides to your closet. You have your everyday, and then you have your special occasion wear.
Yeah, I'm just saying, even if let's say, okay, we're going to a special event, and I've done this. I have on my flat shoes, and I said, "Brother, where my heels at?" And I got my heels on. I got them in my bag on my hand. So when I get out the car, let me put my heels on because these ain't gonna stay on all day, but they look good for me walking in. Right. And then I put on my comfortable shoes. But when I'm putting the whole, I'm always coming out with two pairs of shoes or a different jacket or something because I got to make sure I'm looking good if I'm out and about and around other people. Gym shoes not gonna work for me. They ain't gonna work for me. Now while I'm sitting down, I'm like, ooh, these gym shoes feel good right here. That's why I can sit there share something with you. But when I got to be out, like when I'm on the red carpet somewhere, I'm gonna put on the heels. Share it again. That's fine. She missed you. So when I'm out and about, I'm gonna be cute. I'm like, they got 5 seconds to catch me in these heels, and they got to come off. 5 seconds. What the hell is this?
Oh Jesus!
Snags at? Where those snags at? Where those snags at? Oh, I got my big Texas on. Where those snags at? Oh, I got my big Texas on.
All right, what is that? Wait, they bought the whole. What they buy?
The big Texas Senator roll.
Oh, is that what that was?
And no, I did not eat them. My daddy bought them.
Wait, play it again. Let me see that again. Let's see it again. Right here, let me see it again. I gotta see what they were talking. I got my snack on.
Oh Lord!
What the hell? I got to pay close attention. Let me
That's not click out. Dang it!
It didn't come on, Dr. Flash.
No, I didn't. It didn't pop. I'll get it. I got it.
Where those snags at? Where those snags at? Where those snags at?
Oh, that has a big cinnamon roll.
Yeah, you never seen that?
No, because I try to stay away from that stuff. I can't, eat that stuff.
Well, no, Daddy used to buy them. The big fat cinnamon roll.
Oh, the big ice thing.
Yeah, you
are.
are.
Oh, okay.
The
Okay.
purple thing. Yeah.
Okay. That's what was the purpose of this video now?
The purpose of this video
Say something every time I say Thomas and say something.
was we do entirely too much.
Yes.
We do entirely too much. I just okay. There's another one. There's another one where we do too much. It's with the same song, and it goes into like the dressing, the songs, the everything. Like we do too much.
I've been saying that.
Let's see.
You said what?
I said I've been saying we do too much. Some, not all.
Sometimes. Okay, where is it? Dr. Fine, he can't get it. Dr. Fine. Were you sharing the video?
I got it.
He said he got to find it first.
Oh, you got to find it.
Oh, I found it. There you go. We do too much. We do. Thomas says diabetes in a bag.
Yeah. I'm gonna agree with Thomas right there. Yes. That's what I'm gonna agree with Thomas right there. Yes.
I don't know, y'all. Where you?
Okay, what is that song? Please, somebody tell me.
It's that beat.
Did you say what is that song?
Yeah.
Boots on the ground. The line dance that's going viral.
Yeah. Okay. The song ain't the issue. Okay. Did you see all that they was doing in the church?
Well, that was the other issue for me. That was the other issue. I said, are they in church? And then the one with the black leather pants on and then
no, that ain't the problem. The one with the too tight dress on and up there wiggling and her dress gonna pop up.
Yeah, and so they in church doing.
There was a lot of wiggling and jiggling. There was a lot of wiggling.
That's what I said. Are they in church doing that? That was my next question. Yeah. Okay.
Where your faith at? Not where them fans at. Is what the song says.
The song said, "Where your fans at?"
Where them fans at? Yes.
Right.
So the line dance at a certain point go call for the fan for you to use it in the line dance. So he's calling all dancers to the floor, saying where those fans at, and they're coming out with their fans because that's a part of the line dance.
Wow. People do anything to make a video.
And now these folk are in the church talking about where your faith at.
Yeah, that right there is that's a
big no-no.
Yeah, that's the problem for me. Yeah.
I got my trust in the Lord.
Well, they trying to pull people in. So that's their way of pulling folks in.
That ain't the way to do it.
Look.
And the man, I guess he the pastor, he said at the end, I'm a little different. You think?
Yeah. Here's
He went to choir rehearsal and said, "Hey y'all, I got an idea. Hey, y'all know that new song, that line dance, Boots on the Ground. I got my boots on the ground." He said, "I got a different hook I'm gonna use with that." He said, "I need your band to learn it." Yeah. All right, so these are the words. Where your faith at? I got my trust in the Lord.
You know what? I can't be mad at them for being creative. I can't be mad at them for being creative.
All right, then why you mad at these people that wearing these clothes and they being creative?
Because
that ain't creativity.
Right. There you go, brother.
There's creativity and then there's trash.
There you go. There you go.
Well, I'm gonna say this song is trash.
I'm not gonna disagree with that either. I'm not gonna disagree with that either. I said, but they trying to draw people in closer to God.
That ain't gonna
So
it might be creative trash,
okay, well,
but trash nevertheless.
and I can't be mad at them for that. I can't be mad. I just didn't know what the heck the song was. I can't be mad at them for that. That's horrible. I can't be mad at them for that. Okay, thank you all for that song gonna be stuck in my head for the rest of the evening. I appreciate that, Dr. Fike.
I ain't do it.
Good Lord.
I did not.
They're gonna be stuck in my head for the rest of the evening.
Did not do it.
You saw what the people had on in church. Yeah, that's what they wear to church nowadays.
They hide.
You know the Bible said, "Come as you are."
That next go.
I guess they should come naked then.
Some that one that had that black leather on, you could see everything just yet. Even though she thought she was covered up, you saw,
Another one you really saw.
Another one she had if a button popped open, you was gonna see something either up the front, well, it was the front, either the lower front part or the upper front part. And she was with it. She was just with it. I'm like,
I don't like the way you talking about these supportive members.
You in church. Hey, there's somebody up there wiggling. They wiggling and all that. Now
Before the Lord.
The Lord didn't say do all that wiggling up there in church in front of them. Stop that.
Hey, the Lord, look, that's the Lord doing with all that wiggling. She just giving the Lord the dance. The Lord gave her all that extra that's wiggling while she danced. She can't control that. That's the Lord's doing.
And the Lord always said there's a time and a place for everything. And you know that's what he said to you. But now
right? What's wrong with the church being you're worshiping?
Look, I'm not, if that's their thing, I'm happy for you. I'm clapping for you. Like, Hercules. I'm clapping for you. There you go.
You don't get your dance on that church.
I do not.
The Holy Ghost ain't hit you.
The most, Brianna, the most they see me is that I may stand up, but and you know what is now the song that always gets me in church is Melodies from Kirk Franklin. Now you might get me up a little bit on that one.
Did you say Melodies from Heaven?
Melodies from Heaven, yeah. Right.
Y'all still saying that in church?
What? Do we say? What you say?
Y'all still saying that in church?
Dr. Fight, I go to church with some older people. Yeah. Yes.
Older people?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Oh. My Tar Heel girls just won. Praise the Lord.
Yeah, because your Tar Heel boys didn't do jack.
Hey.
What you can say they be said they ain't gonna stay all you want to. It don't matter.
That's right. That's all that matters.
Because y'all lost the next day, so don't even worry about it.
Depending on the time. Depending on the time.
L last week wanted to put a bet on the game and was talking about she only bet when it's a surefire bet. That's what she said. And they lost.
But that's okay, though. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. It's not okay. Your team lost. Now, this is the thing. They just so happen to lose to my team. Now, yes, my team lost on Friday.
The next day.
It wasn't the next day.
Yes, it was.
Okay, whatever.
No, it was not.
It's cool though. I'm not stressed about it because for the women, I got USC. I got Juju.
Juju Watkins. Now, wait, let me just talk about Tar Heel one more time. Because you know the irony is Oregon girls lost the other day. Now, and the reason why I bring Oregon girls up is because of Deja Kelly. Deja Kelly played for Chapel Hill last year, and she got in the transfer portal and left for a better opportunity, right? And she went to Oregon. They lost, and we still in there. Now, Deja, the question I have for you a year later is, did you make the right choice?
Well, we'll have to see, right?
We already saw it. She lost, and we still in the tournament.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It don't matter what happens next. We're still playing. Now, granted, we play number 2 Duke in the next round.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we still dancing. And they not.
But yeah, you know, it's all good.
It is what it is.
Well, as long as one of our West Coast teams are still in there, we're going to cheer them on.
I'm just glad UConn man out. I'm sick of them.
It's the coach.
He's annoying, and I'm so very glad he did not coach the Lakers. Cause then you going in the tunnel after you done lost. I hope that'll effing happen to Baylor. What the F happened to us? Like, dude, you are a 2-time defending national champion. Go, you got eliminated. Go sit down. Bye.
You know, there are three teams in this women's bracket that has a legitimate chance of winning. And I would dare say is UConn.
Yeah, Paige Beckers.
Paige Beckers, that's right. They're winning by 22 points right now to South Dakota State.
55-33.
Yeah. And Paige is on the break about to get 57.
Well, that's a nice,
missed the layup.
That's
a nice little spanking right there.
Man, you got UConn,
USC, and South Carolina. Those 3 teams are dangerous.
Yeah. UCLA. I don't know how UCLA became #1 overall seed.
Well, that's because they won late, and I mean, you was in the Pac-10. There ain't nobody over there.
Good.
But USC to me is USC and UConn are probably the 2 most complete teams.
Yeah.
In this field.
Because South Carolina can't shoot.
Yeah.
They can't. I'm not kidding. They can't shoot unless they get like a huge lead that you're just not gonna make up. They can get got.
So I'm disappointed in the tournament this year, not because my Tar Heels lost. I just think that
ain't no Cinderella story.
Right. And I think, Stephen A been getting a big rap, but I mean, he said it earlier. He said this is the starting of the death of college basketball as we know it. Like, there is no Cinderellas in the Sweet 16 this year. No. Yeah. And that's because with the start of the NIL, your powerhouse perennial institutions that can afford to pay players millions of dollars
and
are going to be able to get the talent. I mean, you look at Duke's roster. Duke's roster is what, $12 million? Yeah. Talking about them, they paid for this roster, and if they don't win the national championship, is money not well spent. Ohio State in football had the second highest roster in NIL than any other school. The only school that was higher than them was Texas A&M, and that was only got $500,000. I mean, they had a $22 million roster, and they won the national championship. So they basically just told the world that if you spend the money on getting players to you, as long as you get the right players, you have a better chance of winning. And when you got a team from the defense to the offense that's full of stars, and in basketball, when you got nothing but 5-star recruits, that's guaranteed first-round draft picks. Cooper Flagg is the number 1 pick in this year's draft. Yeah. Period. He's National Player of the Year. He's a freshman. He could have went straight from high school to college, straight from high school to pros. He didn't have to go to college. And when you have the likes of that kind of talent from top to bottom, they won the ACC tournament without Cooper Flagg. That's how shows you how talented this roster is. And if you spend that kind of money to get that kind of roster, then you have to win the national championship. If you don't, then you got to do it all over again next year because all of these players are leaving. You're going to the draft. I mean, all of them are first round draft picks. Most of them are lottery picks. And if you got to win, to me, like I've been saying about NIL, the NCAA has to do something. Now, I agree with paying players. I agree, but they got to do something to put a cap on this to where these players, I mean, you got players now who have graduated from college and have now gone on to the pros, like Baycott sits on a podcast and they ask him how much money did he make in college, and he laughs. He doesn't even answer the question, but he makes so much money that he took a pay cut going to the NBA.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, you have them. They're making like 4, 5, something, 8, not $10 million.
But that's like all these young players are going to the NBA and they don't want to play. Right. They don't want to play.
They're like, I'm getting money.
Right. It's like they have no incentive.
You look at Shador Sanders. He might be going to the Giants, and he's making what, 4, 5 million in NIL deals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's NIL? Can y'all tell me what's NIL?
Name, image, and likeness.
Oh, so they get paid to have their image
name,
used.
image. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's like they're killing the NBA and the NCAA all at one time. Because you're not going to be able to recruit really, really great players because they say I already got paid at the collegiate level, so why do I need to go to the NBA?
Oh no, they still gonna go to the NBA because they want to.
They want.
This is the thing: your top talent is going to go to the NBA. Yes.
Yeah.
But what it does is you have players who potentially were going to go second round or so. I could still make good money by playing college and don't have to. I'm not enticed by going to the NBA. So. In some senses, it does improve the college game because you now have kids staying in school longer. But the problem with that improvement is only improving your richest programs, your programs that have notable alumni that'll be able to afford it. This is why Steph Curry signed a deal to become the assistant general manager at Davidson, his alma mater. It's because these institutions are going to their stars, their notable alum, and are trying to see what they can do to help lure the top talent. And it's going to cost for money. So they need them to bring their friends and write checks and be able to have a boosters organization that can support paying these players. And when you have the likes of Steph Curry that graduated from your institution, you can pick up the phone and call them. The problem with Davidson is that's probably about the only one they got. When you got the likes of Chapel Hill, Duke, Syracuse, UConn, who's had, let's just go ahead and address the elephant in the room. Chapel Hill has probably had some of the most notable alumnus in basketball than any other institution in the world. I mean, when you got the likes of Michael Jordan, James Worthy, Vince Carter, Anthony Jameson. I mean, it goes on and on.
Very notable.
Right. Then I mean, you even go to Duke and you got what, Kyrie Irving and
Jason Tatum. You got the likes of a lot of great superstars, and even in Duke's case, they have a medical school where a lot of people got notable surgeons that are making great money, and if they are sports enthusiasts, they don't mind paying back into the program to be able to help their institution. Like, you have a wide range of and a bottomless pit of money that you can pull from.
But see, it's very interesting. We got about 10 games remaining in the NBA regular season.
Yeah.
And they talking about Anthony Davis is coming back. Why?
Because they trying to make a playoff run.
They ain't got nobody. They almost had to start 4-15 games because they have enough players to dress.
Oh,
I'm just saying. I think the Lakers about to lose.
Well, see, the problem the Lakers have is they have the toughest schedule left,
And they ain't got no bigs.
and LeBron is working out to come back.
He came back.
Huh?
He came back against. They played the Bulls and got annihilated by the Bulls.
The Bulls. The Bulls beat somebody.
This is how you know Lakers ain't got no defense. The Bulls look like all world. They dropped 146 points.
Wow.
146 to 115.
Oh, the Lakers.
Yes.
The Chicago Bulls. Chicago Bulls.
Because the Lakers have no defense. They don't play defense.
I like you said the Chicago Bulls.
I mean, Kobe White looked like Kobe Bryant.
Now, Kobe White over the last 7-8 games have averaged like 38 points. So, you know, that's he's been on fire here lately. So, but they're playing Orlando tonight. They got the Pacers on Wednesday, and then Thursday they go back to Chicago, and then on Saturday they in Memphis.
All right.
You got the game.
All right. Well, y'all keep us up on all the sports rap.
And baseball opening day is the 27th.
Okay, because this runs the whole year. Baseball starts in the spring, it goes to the summer, the fall, and the winter.
That's why they call it the Winter Classic.
Okay, because it goes the whole.
But yes, baseball.
It runs all seasons.
Baseball starts March 27th. The Cubs already 0-2 because they lost to my Dodgers in Tokyo.
Wow.
Dodgers 2-0.
Okay.
Well, let me just say, L, because you would want to know this. If the season ended today, your Golden State Warriors will be the 6th seed. And out of the play-in.
So what that means?
That means we don't have to. So that means we don't have to play extra games. We get when the season ends to when the playoffs start. There's a week of rest, so we get that.
So go take it the week. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. I got you. Okay, I got you.
Now I will say from number 2 seed to the number 6 where Golden State is, it's only a 5-game difference.
Yeah.
So okay.
So now we end up standing in the 6th seed, and the Lakers are the 3 seed. Then we will play each other in round 1.
Oh yeah, that would be an interesting matchup then.
But right now it's the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
And the Lakers are roughly a game and a half, 2 games behind the Nuggets.
What are they, 4th?
Yeah, the Lakers are 4th right now.
All right, y'all. Well, there you go for something to talk about real quick before we go. You know, I always have to keep give y'all avail our numbers. Our numbers are doing surprisingly. I'm not surprised, but they're doing very well. So they've actually gone up quite a bit. So every week we're getting more viewers. Over a couple. Yeah,
don't be insulting.
I'm not insulting. I'm just like, oh wow, because it gives me a report on what we're doing. So we're doing very well. We're doing very, very well. So keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you.
People love it. I said, yeah, our reaches increased by like 600%. It said, and something else, and I didn't write all the numbers down, but pretty good, I must say. Pretty good. All right. So Dr. Fight, have a wonderful rest of the week. And I'm so glad Dr. Fight was on. He was early today. He wasn't just on time. He was early.
So my daughter had gymnastics. She has gymnastics on Mondays.
Okay.
And tonight they had it was skills night. So basically they just showed the parents like their different skills on the balance beam, the uneven bars, the different things that they were doing around the gym. And so she just showed her skills. And once they were done, we left. So we got home earlier than what we normally do, only because it wasn't the normal night for gymnastics.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm glad. I was like, that kind of scared me. I said, bro, are we late?
Because you popped in. She was like,
I said,
we're late.
I said, we're late.
I was like, I think we're at 6. I'm like, no, it's 6:30.
I'm like,
I heard her say, what time did you set the show for? And, I heard that.
Yeah. All right. Well, Dr. Fight, have a great evening. Thank you so very, very much. Y'all keep doing the good work. I mean, our numbers are amazing actually. So I give exactly when I go back and look at it to see.
Like, everybody was on time because I was on time.
I think TikTok is giving us a nice little boost, and other get so yeah. Way to go! Way to go! All right. Enjoy the rest of the week, Dr. Fo. We gotta go. Peace out.
All right, grace and peace.
Piece of hair grease. Ciao.